Woo! What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Stunner Breezy, baby, coming at you live with another lit video. Not really, it's just me, same old twat that's always here, but as requested, I've been sitting through some of his videos, and how the fuck you sit through them is beyond me. The man's an imbecile. But anyway, moving along. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, please consider dropping a like on the video, subscribing. Any comments or questions you may have, leave them down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I'm going to be talking about Drip again today because why the fuck not? So what news is about? Kenneth has announced that Drip Drop Draw is going to be out within the next few hours, so we'll cover that shortly, but I'll start off by going through the cryptocurrency market just to see how things are looking and see how Drip shapes up against it. So we're having a bit of a down day today. We're down 0.46% with a global market cap of $1.19 trillion. We've got a 24-hour trading volume of $29 billion with Bitcoin dominance sitting at 49.9%. Bitcoin is trading, it's just gone above $30,500, so it's up somewhat. Overall down on the day, but it was lower than that earlier. Ethereum still can't break that $2,000 level. I'm only covering things I'm invested in within the top 10. XRP still hovering around the 47 cents level. Cardano, I keep saying it, not financial advice, but 28 cents is an absolute bargain for that. And I've been banging on about Solana for God knows how long, and you can see it's up 13.5%. Over the last 7 days. Funnily enough, this is the second time I recorded this video. I've done a Lee, old drunk Topian. The number of times I've watched him, he said, "Oh, I've recorded this video. It's the second time I've done it. I forgot to turn my microphone on." That's exactly what I did. I was like 12 minutes into a video, and I looked on my OBS, and the mic bar was like not moving at all, and I was like, "You twat." I'm not drunk, I've not been on the piss, I've literally just got back from the gym. Not Kenneth style, I'm not like a bodybuilder that's out there getting loads of pussy. I'm just, I like to keep fit. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention, it is very frustrating, so I do sympathise with the old drunkard because he continually does it. So over the last 24 hours, the biggest risers, Singularity Net, that's up 12%, Compound's up. There's a few things up that are up. Repeating myself rather. A few things that are pushing up over the last 24 hours. As for Drip, let's go to we're on AFP, so let's look at AFP. So Kenneth has announced in his last video that he's up 40% this week on his pigs, so his portfolio is looking rather healthy. But if you zoom out and go to like the yearly chart, I know that Kenneth, who always provides solid financial advice, was buying around the $100 level towards the $180 level. So if he was truly honest with his audience, which I'm sure he is most of the time, he would admit that he's massively underwater upon his total investment. So saying you're up 40% this week and your portfolio is looking healthy is somewhat disingenuous for him, which you'd expect from a financial professional. Onto AFD. They're down 0.58% today, so trading at 393. And then we want to go to the mother of all cryptocurrency projects or DeFi projects, Drip. Again, always slightly awkward. You're getting your 1% a day, but we're down 2.36% today, currently trading at 0.18, so 18-cent Drip. I've been calling for a 15-cent Drip for quite some time. I've been ridiculed, laughed at, abused, and all sorts of stuff. Abuse has been thrown my way, but I've got thick enough skin to be able to take it. If I'm going to dish it out, I've got to be able to take it. So what's this saying here? The Drip long-term sentiment, however, remains bullish, and Drip could hit $350.15 in 2024. Wow, that would be nice. How much crack do you have to smoke in order to believe this? I'd imagine quite a lot of crack. Looks like an automatic page created to me, not real content. Even if Drip didn't inflate past the current supply of 24 million coins, that would mean Drip would have a market cap of 8.5 billion, and you wonder why people call you driptards. The Drip article also claims the average price for Drip this month is $130, so it's obviously an AI generated article that's, just proves again that AI isn't flawless. Drip is at a new low by refusing to provide. Oh no, sorry, that's someone else. Drip single cents by Monday, possibly. Drip, the reality on here is more like this. No one really cares what the fudders think. So what's this all about? There's a coin market page. Yeah, man, this Drip is a scam. Drip is for losers. You guys are losers. So meanwhile, on Drip Telegram, We're gonna moon. It's doing a big thumbs up. Love the excitement. Look forward to it. Can't wait for DDD. So essentially, this bloke is saying that the drip telegram is an echo chamber of people just sucking each other off, telling them how rich they're going to be and what a wonderful project this is. I just don't really know what to say to that. Where do we go now? Should we have a look at the chart, see what's going on with drip? That's not drip, that is my euro trade. It was a lovely little setup the other day, very, very simple. I got in at that level there. We're nearly at take profit. It's only a 2-to-1 profit, risking 1%, but it's 229 pips to make, risking 1% to make 2%. That's, if I can do that once or twice a week, I'm happy with that. But let's move on to drip, because we're not talking about euro USD or trading. We don't want to talk about anything actually serious, do we? So this is drip on the daily chart. Now, I'm sure any of you that have been watching me for any amount of time know that I've been calling for a 15-cent drip for months now. I've been ridiculed, laughed at, abused, and said that I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm talking about. Excuse me, I need some water. As per my previous comment, I've been to the gym, not in the bodybuilding sense like Kenneth, but just to train, and I'm very, very thirsty. So we can see that drip is continually making, it's in price discovery since it broke this, its all-time low here, because there's been a few announcements. The new UI caused a little bit of excitement, but it's just been selling off, making lower lows, and it will hit 15 cents, because drip drop draw ain't coming out anytime soon, whatever everyone else says. So there's people that have been saying, oh, you get your 1%, especially if you're DCAing in, but tell me at what point you would DCA into this and you'd be making money. I'll zoom out just to the weekly, just for the feeble-minded. Let me just open it up a bit, because that's made things a bit difficult. Where would you DCA into this? I'm curious. Where is the best point? If you're dollar cost averaging into this, or you're claiming you are, I'll just come out again because that's completely fucked up my chart. Let me go to the weekly now. Where would you be dollar cost averaging in? This is on the weekly time frame. Because if the price is continually falling, you're not really going to be making any money despite your compounding. So if I go to my drip thing, I compounded rather not long ago. You can see I've gone over 13,000 drip. I think the last video I made was on 12,000 and something, and my dollar value was around $2,500. So despite the increase in my drip holdings, my dollar value is down massive. I'm down $1,000 over, I think, $1,500 in the last 2 weeks, because if you look at the last 14 days, 30 days, we're down 14%. 7 days, we're down 3%. In the last 24 hours, we're down 2%. So I'd like someone to explain to me that continually uses this, oh, but you're making 1% a day argument. How compounding and making 1% a day when the price is going down 2% a day, how you're actively making money. And this isn't FUD, this is just me asking a genuine question, because I'm curious, because I don't get it. You can see I've got real money here. I'm not claiming anything. I've not claimed a penny. I'm just playing the game as you're supposed to. You hydrate, your account grows. I'm getting more drip, yeah, but am I getting more dollars? No, I'm not. I'm losing money. It's not a massive amount of money to me, but I know there's some people that are over invested in this, which is why I speak out on their behalf, because some people just feel like they haven't got a voice and they're scared to speak up, because you get called names like meth head and crackhead and a fudder. I mean, getting called a meth head by someone like Stunner Breezy or the fucking Barter Clown, if anyone sounds or acts like a meth head, it's them. They're completely incoherent in the way they speak. They sound like they've got brain injuries. It's staggering that people can take them seriously. And these people are active in their Telegram group, and people hang on to their every word. It's genuinely staggering. So what do I want to talk about? Yeah, Kenneth, the old drunktopian, he's been very quiet recently. He's not said much. I don't know if he's on a bender or if he's sourcing the finest ingredients for his hamburger van or what he's up to. But Kenneth, he's continually pumping out his bullshit. Not bullshit, it's solid financial advice. The man's a financial professional. I need to remind that I keep getting confused between the two. But he has announced that, what am I going there? Drip Drop Draw will be out within a few hours. We're just hours away. He's got the thumbnail where it looks like he's got someone's just shoved a finger up his arse and he's in shock. Where is Drip? I can't find. Oh, I'm on it now. Fucking idiot. So he's saying that this will be out within hours, because that's what they said on Telegram. There's some guy called G Money. I'm unaware of him, but apparently he's quite big within the Drip community. But yeah, so 14 hours, that's half a day ago, Kenneth announced that we're just hours away from Drip Drop Draw launching. But yeah, I suppose in a way he could be right, because he could be 300 hours, it could be 3,000 hours. You know, it's a fairly broad spectrum that he's talking about, so he's entitled to make that bold claim. But when he's, you know, when someone says a few hours, it's like 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours tops. But yeah, according to Kenneth, he's got the inside skinny scoop and score, and within the next few hours, Drip Drop Draw will be out, and then we're going to see this massive amount of price appreciation. But like I continually say, let me go to the drip chart. If people genuinely believed, and I know I'm repeating myself, but so does every other person that makes videos on drip. I mean, Kenneth's been making the same video every day for over a year now. I mean, I get bored making these videos, but because I am just repeating myself, but I just get so frustrated with people perpetuating lies and telling untruths and being disingenuous for their to their audience just for a bit of ad revenue. I mean, you've got to remember, I've only got 600 and something subscribers, so I don't earn a penny from this. So even if, you know, I don't earn a penny from YouTube. This is just something I do on the side for a bit of fun, to take my mind off things, speak out on projects that I'm invested in, things that interest me, and this just happens to be the only DeFi project I'm invested in. I was in Furio, I fucked that off because that was a scam. I was in Piston, another scam. Yield Nodes I was in. What other stuff? Remember, I don't know if you know James Pelton. He is an absolute scumbag, but he will promote anything for the right price. Him and Crypto Gains, they really are lower than snakes' bellies, especially James Pelton, because he claims to be a man of faith, a man of God, but he sold his soul to the pound note or the dollar a long time ago, because he will short anything. And I invested in a few things. What was it? Vapor Nodes I invested in off the back of his recommendation, and Sphere Finance, I believe. Or was that Jesse Eccles that got me into that? But both absolute piles of shit. So I've just let them all go. And so Drip is the one I'm only actively compounding, because to compound Furio now, it costs you more in gas than the value of the token. So there's no point. So I've just sacked that off and written off that money as a loss. I'll take the L. I'm quite happy with this. But, you know, the gas fees aren't that high on BNB, so it's worth me compounding this, just in the forlorn hope that it does eventually pump, because there is a massive community behind this. And there are a lot of deluded people that believe in this. But my point is, and I'm sorry to labour this point, but you've got Kenneth, you've got Drunk Topin, you've got Stunner, whatever the fuck his name is. You've got these people, and they're saying when Drip Drop Draw comes out, so much money is going to flow into the ecosystem, the price is going to go parabolic, everyone's going to be making bank, this, that and the other, all repeating the same bollocks, yeah? So if the community actively believed that, I mean, I would expect them to be doing this. Right, so you've got this thing, you know, that's coming out soon, that's going to send the price of this token parabolic, you know, to $10, right? Because Kenneth claimed a $10 the other day. Why in God's name are people not scooping this up now at 17 cents? You know, if this is going to go to $10 in at any time soon, like, so why wait until the utility comes out? Because people don't believe. People can say it's coming, it's just around the corner, it's you know, the Shark's brilliant, all these people, all his developers, all his teams, all these pretend meetings, but it's all bollocks. It's nonsense. I watched Drip Coach's video, and he went through the same Telegram group and said, yep, doesn't look like anything's happening, it's all quiet. But then Kenneth has gone through the Telegram group, and he's come out going, oh, this is mega bullish, you know, he's got his drip jacket on, he's drinking his fucking coffee from his drip mug, looking like, I don't know, I don't want to keep insulting him. There's obviously, he's one of these people that seems to lack the capacity to feel embarrassment. I don't know if you've ever met one of these people, but he's one of those. Yeah, but that is my question. If people did genuinely believe that Drip Drop Draw is coming out, it's going to send the price parabolic, even if it was going to send it to 50 cents, then surely 17 cents is a great time to buy in. And you'd think people will be aping into this now, and the price would be skyrocketing, but that's not the case. People are selling. So there will be people out there that are just taking money off the table. They're done with it. And, you know, people like me are still compounding. Some people might have given up on that. They're like, this is shit. I don't believe a word this developer says anymore. I mean, I don't believe much of what he says, but like I said, I'm not stoic. I am somewhat stoic, but I'm a stubborn little fucker. So I'm just going to keep on compounding to max wallet. I'm not going to DCA in. I could afford to, if I wanted to now, I could chuck enough money in to max my wallet out. But why would I do that? Why would I just throw, you know, I might as well just throw a few £100 out my window. I'm just repeating myself now, so I'm going to end this video. So as Kenneth would say, moral of the story is Drip Drop Draw ain't coming out anytime soon. We're going to hit 15 cents soon. Don't listen to these people that are just spreading lies just for their own benefit. And by all means, watch Stunner Breezy if it entertains you. Woo! What's going on, guys? It's your boy Stunner Breezy. I mean, if that's your thing, you crack on. But for me, I value my brain cells, and I just can't do it. Okay, so hopefully I won't get too much abuse in the comments today. But yeah, like I said at the beginning, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I think I'd like to get to 650 soon. I'm 630 something at the moment, but ain't the be all and end all. Anyone that subs is a bonus. Drop a like on me. Apparently that gets me out to a wider audience. It gets me some more views. And any comments or questions, I always get back to everyone, and I believe I'm up to date with replying to people. So any questions on this video, leave them down below, and I'll get back to you probably tonight. So have a great afternoon, morning or evening, wherever you happen to be in the world, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.